Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another WWE Mayhem video. And in this video, we're going to be doing the Carnival of Doink Event, which is the event where you can earn a 3-star Doink. Now, the rewards are just like the branched events, where if you do the first part of it, you get pretty bad rewards. However, if you get 100%, you're going to get a 3-star Doink. Now, the 3 characters that we're going to be using, we're going to use some legends. So we have a couple 4-stars. We have Bret Hart, we have Ric Flair, and we have Kevin Nash. So all 3 of these are legends, and all 3 of these are 4 stars. So I know that we're not going Shawn Michaels, and getting some crazy stuff, but the whole point is, if you didn't see my 10 Doink cases, you'll wonder, why do I have a 4-star Bret Hart? Well, maybe you should go check that video out. It'll be the last video. So Bret Hart has synergy with Shawn Michaels, Steve Austin, and Kevin Nash for 20% more damage. Kevin Nash needs Shawn Michaels for health, Razor Ramon for block break, and Triple H gives more damage. So it'd be really good if they ever do put a 4-star long-haired Triple H in the game, but we'll see if that ever happens. Macho Man, Sting, and Undertaker are the advantageous ones. Obviously, Sting gives damage to Ric Flair, so if I was trying to min-max damage, I'd probably run a 3-star Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels for 35% damage along with Ric Flair, but you could also use 3-star and Toy Sting and get 35% damage as well. But Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold synergize with themselves, and there are characters that do synergize with both of those. However, I don't have them at 4 stars. Although I do have Shawn Michaels, which would give Kevin Nash more health if I had him upgraded. So as you can see in the Carnival of Doink, there are a bunch of Doink the Clowns, and we're definitely going to need Ric Flair to pound out the middle. However, for the 3-star Doinks, we might have some fun with Bret Hart and also with Kevin Nash. So let's do that. So obviously we have a disadvantage with Bret Hart, but again, we're going to try to have some fun with this. We're not going to use the same characters over and over and over again. We will obviously have to use Ric Flair in the middle, but we're going to have some fun with some legends. So there we have 4-star Bret Hart. Doink tries to punch at Bret Hart. Doesn't work too well. So the opponent's Doink is 3 stars. My Bret Hart is 4. I feel like giving him a spike pile driver, so I think we're going to do that since he ended up using a special one there. Almost reminiscent of the Styles Clash, but not quite. And we fail on the pin. One thing about the Tab S4, when you're tapping on glass versus plastic, the accuracy is definitely reduced compared to tapping on plastic. So if you have those OtterBox cases on your devices, cherish them, because it's a lot easier tapping on plastic than glass. But we're still going to be able to pin Doink the Clown, and Bret Hart did not take that much damage. Alright, so we saw Bret Hart in action. Let's go with Kevin Nash on the next one. We'll save Ric Flair for the harder fights. And obviously these are on par with like 2-star characters, the ones that are 2,700. When you get down to the bottom, or in the middle, you're going to be dealing with actual 4-star characters. On the bottom, you'll be dealing with a mix of 3- and 4-star power level. So Kevin Nash is a slower striker, but doesn't mean he's useless. He is an NWO member. Doink is going to take advantage of the power. Boston Crab on Kevin Nash. That's going to tear up his back. And he truly will be big lazy after this. Boston Crab.
He's back in it. Look at this.
We're going to kick at Doink the Clown.
Oh my goodness.
Who's excited for submission matches? When do you guys think we're actually going to get them?
It's not enough.
So he unfortunately parries my Kevin Nash. It looks like he's going to tear a quad really soon at this rate.
Just awesome. Rejected. Oh, such
Doink again parries Kevin Nash. This is getting annoying. He can't do anything to him because Kevin Nash is so slow.
Oh, it's not enough.
Doink again beats Kevin Nash with the power. He can't even get to 1 bar.
Too much pain for
Yeah, that shows that Kevin Nash definitely is going to get taken to the cleaners after a first clear.
Caught him off guard.
Bret Hart held up okay. Again, we get parry
Did he really
spam.
just block that?
I'm not liking this Doink the Clown right now.
No,
He's probably going to kick out at 0.
I can't watch this.
No, actually, it does not.
Oh, it's all over.
So Kevin Nash probably tore a quad after his match, as he's already down like half health from a 3-star Doink. Great job, Kevin Nash. You failed once again, buddy. Alright, so in our third matchup, we have yet another Doink. This time we're going to throw in Bret Hart. Obviously, technicians are weak against wild cards, but we're trying to have some fun in this. We will change out the 4 stars after the first match. Except for Ric Flair. We'll keep him in. So maybe we'll make Rusev Day make a return.
Rejected. Incredible reaction. Look out below.
So Doink the Clown is going to be able to reverse, but Bret Hart does have enough energy to reverse back.
He just reversed.
This should put him down to about the C.
Uh-oh. We know what's coming.
Not quite.
Went for it.
Again, Doink really quick on those parries.
Magnificent.
Bret Hart is at a bar, as is Doink the Clown.
Look at this.
That time he does not parry, but he's going to reverse himself down to 0.
Oh my God.
Bret Hart, unlike Kevin Nash, is holding out against these weak 3 stars.
Brutal. I've seen it all tonight.
And that's going to be a 3 count.
Nicely done.
Some might say I wasted 3,000 gold attempting to get a 3-star Doink early, but do you have a 4-star Bret Hart? If your answer is yes, you'll know that it was totally worth the 3,000 gold I spent. Do I recommend people doing that? No, don't do it. And I like that all these fights are 1 energy. Keep in mind, you can get cheap title matches by just clearing out these events and not doing the last match. So you can definitely utilize that. And it looks like there's a 3-on-1. Wow. We'll definitely use Ric Flair for that one. Let's use Bret Hart one more time. We'll start with the upper pathway, and we'll probably use like Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose for the middle path. Or we'll use like Kevin Owens or something.
Oh, we're off to a winning start.
But we'll definitely use Rusev on the bottom.
Rejected.
Doink is able to parry quickly.
Oh, no.
These Doinks are really parry masters for sure. And I thought I was bad in versus.
Oh, that caught him off guard. No one can touch him.
He's not able to parry that. As Bret Hart is a little bit quicker than Kevin Nash.
Oh, it's not enough. Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Bret Hart is starting to get down on health, so this will probably be his last match. We'll probably just use Flair to clean up.
It's not enough.
I wanted to showcase some other characters besides just Ric Flair.
Bam. And do you hear that crowd?
He's going to showboat. We're going to showboat to a bar. That way, if he tries to parry
He
me,
went for it.
we can actually reverse him.
Such technique. Uh-oh. We
That
know
time he
what's
does
coming.
not parry.
Bam. He just unloaded on him. Rejected. Look at this.
Actually getting some grabs off. Doink the Clown is going to get
Poetry
pinned.
in motion. I can't watch this.
And we're able to get the 3 count on Doink. So for those of you guys that are new to my channel, wondering why the layout is different than my previous videos, it's because I'm recording off my Samsung Galaxy Tab S4, which is off of a 16:10 resolution versus 3:2. So now we got the 3-on-1. Well, actually, it's a tag match, 2-on-3 against 3 Doinks, but obviously Ric Flair is going to do most of the work. I did put a couple more levels into Ric Flair because I had some items that were expiring earlier today that I made sure I used before I went to work.
Crowd is here tonight.
And you can see the damage difference of Ric Flair versus other people.
Ooh, wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
So he's going to want to tag out, and he's going to be able to.
And he makes the tag. Rejected.
It'd be kind of interesting if characters gain, like, a way to do like
Ooh, that
a
caught him off guard.
triple tame move if you have 3 of the same character
Caught him
or
off
Shield
guard.
members, or say if you have
Oh, it's not enough. Look at this.
the Usos with The
just
Rock
reversed
or
the
Roman
reversal.
Reigns could also
He's
do a
going
triple
for a
move too.
submission.
I'd like to see something like that. I'd like to see some creativity. Like
barely
we've seen
holding
some
on.
great double team moves, but I think they could expand on that somehow. Like I'd like to see some triple team moves. The New Day and the Shield obviously are 2 factions that stand out, but you also have Evolution and you also have DX capable of some stuff. So I'd like to see them build on that somehow. Alright, so now we have a weaker Doink. Do I use Kevin Nash? Let's see if he tears a quad in this match. Let's try one more match with Kevin Nash. And if he fails miserably, we'll just use Ric Flair for the entire event. But, again, we're just going to try to have some fun
Everything
with
is
these guys.
legal in this match.
Looks like Big Lazy's getting some hits on Doink, but Doink is regenerating
It's not
power
enough.
faster. We're able to parry out of
What's
the way.
this?
Have to showboat to gain energy. We need to have a power advantage over Doink.
Rejected.
I don't understand why Kevin Nash has a
We know
KO
what's
punch,
coming.
but looks like we're going to be using that as a reversal.
Bam. Oh, too much pain for one man.
And I think Kevin Nash has tore a quad climbing the middle
Oh, do you hear
turnbuckle.
that
What do you guys think? Doink is at 1 bar, and he is going to be able to reverse Kevin Nash. Will he reverse him into a pinfall? Yes, he is.
Bam. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving
Hopefully
end of that.
pinfalls are pretty easy to get out of outside of
Get
low
out.
health pins,
Almost.
which are still not that bad. I've barely ever
That
gotten
caught him
pinned
off
from
guard.
it. So Doink the Clown is about to go to 0.
Went for it. Oh, we know what's
But
coming.
the thing is, Doink has exhaustion when somebody gets the full energy. So you have to be on the ball with actually
Nice.
getting off a super move, and if you're not ready for it, it's not going to happen. Pretty cool mechanic. I like it. I like that they're trying different things with the game. And I think 4-star Doink has the same thing. All right, so this looks like a Royal Rumble match. I'm sure the opponent is Doink. Yep. All right.
And here we go. Oh, it's not enough.
Doink is going to get tossed out at the 45-second mark.
This is the move that makes him famous.
Boy, I called that one. Who misses seeing like 500,000 damage, though? That was weird when you first saw that. So it shows that they've optimized the Royal Rumble style match a little bit. Should I have one more match? No. This is the final match with Doink the Clown. 15-25. First look at the 4-star Doink on this channel. That's pretty badass. 5780. I've seen some photos from Tony and other people on the Mayhem forums that got up to like 16 or 1700 damage. I believe with a 4-star Undertaker, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty cool. I wish I had a 4-star Undertaker. I do have a 4-star Brawler in Dean Ambrose and Sheamus, but I do not
There's the
have
bell.
Undertaker.
Oh, that took him by surprise.
Ric Flair doing a number to Doink.
Yes. Uh-oh. We know what's coming.
I'm going to get the reversal. I'm going to let it go, because I really want to hit Doink in the dick. I don't care if I'm weak. Alright. Oh, crap.
He went for it.
Wow, that's ridiculous. So,
took him by
if you hit
surprise.
full power, it puts you at 0. That's really hard to hit him, and it looks like it triggers all the time. So, we're going to have to watch our energy really conservatively. I'm going to take the damage again. I could just
He's going
reverse
for
him
a
and put him at
signature
0.
move.
But I want to take the fart.
Oh no, he's on a rampage.
So we have to be really careful about hitting full power. That's a really nice touch with the confetti. Uh-oh. Crap, we hit full. Wow, that's a pretty cool mechanic. Again, that's a hard one to gauge. Let's try again. Oh man, we did it. Wow, that's hard.
He's setting up his opponent. To the face. That'll be heard all around the world.
So yeah, we're taking a lot of damage that we shouldn't be taking.
Oh, we know what's coming. Bam! Ooh,
I really want to hit Doink in the dick. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to like get like super lucky at 0. Like tap immediately when I see it. There it is. Doink the Clown is gonna get hit in the dick. Holy crap, that's hard to do. But we did it, boys. Doink has officially been ruptured. His balls got ruptured so hard he couldn't kick out. Oh my god. I like that mechanic though, that's really cool. It definitely punishes players that have like a low super move like that, because it's really hard to hit that, and then it goes away so quick that you don't even notice it. So the first pathway of this event is done. You're going to get 15 gold and 500 event tokens. Now, keep in mind we only spent like 9 energy total for that, so you can technically use the Carnival of Doink to farm gold while the event is available. Not for the longest time, but it's possible. So, as promised, we're going to use Rusev Day, and we're going to use Shane McMahon, along with Ric Flair, and this will be our 3. So, on the next pathway, we're going to use our best 4 stars. We'll probably use Kevin Owens, even though it's a disadvantage. And we'll probably use somebody like Sheamus, who does injure on grabs. Or we might even just go Dean Ambrose and Sheamus. Could also go Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt and gain damage.
We're off to a winning start. Look at this. Oh, no. No, no, no. Rejected.
So again, we're charging up. Have to be really precise. We're just going to go off the 2-bar move and finish him off. I don't want to play around with that.
Up for his finisher.
I really like that mechanic. The Reliance games definitely hit that on the nail.
He's in trouble. Oh, he's in trouble.
And Doink the Clown is going to get pinned.
It's a pin.
As you can see, there is a title match available for this, so that's another benefit from actually doing one branch. You could do a title match, go do something else, and then come back to this when you have like 10 minutes left. Alright, so let's use Shane McMahon in our next match. Again, I want to try to mix it up and not just have Ric Flair dominate everybody. If you guys would rather see me just hit everybody in the balls, that's on you. But leave your comments down below. Let me know if you'd rather just see Ric Flair dominate, or if you like the fact that I'm using other guys besides Ric Flair. We're able to reverse that.
Whoa, that came out of nowhere.
Jumping clothesline takes Doink down about a third.
One man. Caught him off guard. Look at this.
And we can reverse that as well. Doink the Clown should go to 0 here.
Bam! I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Shane McMahon doing much better than both Bret Hart and Nash. But he's also a little bit more developed too. I think he's like ranked 2 of 5. Alright, so in our next match, before we branch off, let's use Rusev.
Here we go. Oh, we know what's
the Clown is going to get grabbed. German suplex is going to take him down.
In the ring. Incredible reaction. Look at this.
We're able to grab Doink again. For some reason, he's not parrying, but the overrun will prevent that. You cannot parry grabs when you have overrun up, which is pretty cool. You can still reverse it.
Rejected. Look at this. Whoa, that came out of nowhere.
And Doink the Clown is in some trouble. He's going to take the accolade.
Well, let's see him get out of this one. No, it was
and Doink the Clown has felt the wrath of Rusev Day for the first time.
It's not enough.
The more characters that get added in the game, the cooler some of these effects actually are. When you see certain characters doing the moves to your favorite superstar. I'm sure there's somebody out there that's like, hey, Doink was my favorite growing up, and I'm sad that he passed away recently. But it's great seeing some legends put into the game, especially Eddie Guerrero. Alright, so we want to go to the bottom pathway. You only run into a 4-star at the very end. Let's use Shane McMahon again. And until Rusev and Shane get low, we'll continue to use them, even if we use them in a title match.
Let's bring on the Mayhem. Rejected. Ooh, that caught him off guard. Oh,
so he's going to use a 1-bar move. We're going to reverse that. Get some extra damage on him. And there's a table slash by Shane O'Mac. Hits for 981. Probably should let Doink grab me, though.
Oh, it's not enough.
Let's get off the leap of faith on Doink.
Oh, no! 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 This is the move that makes him famous.
And that is going to put him for a pin. And we got him.
That's it. He's done.
Alright, so next up we have a tag match. The 2-on-1 yesterday, so we're going to use Ric Flair and try to end it quickly. These guys are on par with low-level 4-stars or high-end 3-stars.
And there's the bell. Just awesome. He went for it. Look at this.
Let's reverse that because he cannot reverse his back. Get some extra damage on Doink.
Bam.
Hits for 1291.
What's this?
We're able to get out of the way of that one.
Rejected.
And we're going to 2-bar reverse that. Doink the Clown goes to 0.
He's setting up his opponent. Unbelievable. He's in trouble.
And he's not going to be able to kick out. Doink the Clown easily put away by Ric Flair. Probably one of the best wild cards in the game. Just because he does so much damage with submissions. I've seen him do over 5,000 damage before with one submission move. It's crazy how much he can do. Alright, so we have another match. Let's use Rusev for this one.
Oh, we're off to a winning start.
Rusev Day gets clubbed by Doink a couple times. Rusev slow striking Doink down. Going to showboat up to 1-bar. So there's the accolade.
Oh, just awesome. Uh-oh, we know what's
And we're going to get off the accolade on Doink. Will this be enough to put him away? I don't think so. Even though he does have more submission damage.
Get out of this one.
He's not as high level as Ric Flair. So his submissions will do less damage. It's still getting him down pretty low, though. 1950 on that submission.
Look at this.
Let's try to showboat back to 1-bar.
And do you hear that crowd? Caught him off guard.
Let's go off the running sometime. It should put him critical life.
Bam! Brutal. Oh, he's in trouble.
Got him.
The 3 count. It's a pin.
No problem putting away Doink the Clown for Rusev Day. And I think for the title match, we're going to use Shane McMahon, but for this event, we're going to use Ric Flair. We're going to fight double 4-stars here. Yeah, about 6,000 damage, 6,000 health, 592 damage on both Doinks, so they're around rank 3, I'd like to say. Possibly 4, because Doink, I think, does have lower stats
A
than a 4-star.
here tonight.
It's kind of on the low end for the force. And Eddie Guerrero's a little bit higher, but he's definitely no Ric Flair.
It's not enough. He went for it.
Doink the Clown is going to get hit in the dick.
To the face.
Takes out about half of his health. He's definitely going to want to tag out.
Good
after
decision.
his balls got ruptured.
Look at this. Look at this.
He's going to get off the one-bar German suplex for 11-17.
What's this? Look at this. Uh-oh.
We're going to be able to reverse that. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to gain health, but it's still going to do extra damage.
Could touch this guy. Look out below.
I'm gonna let that go because I want to hit him in the dick again.
Oh my goodness! Man, do you hear that crowd?
Have to be a little bit careful getting the 3-bar.
Look at this!
Doink the Clown is gonna get hit in the dick.
Ooh, to the face.
Beautiful. We got it that time. Doink the Clown gets hit. Down for a pin. And pin.
He's done.
Ric Flair not having any problem with double doink. And we got a nice shot for Facebook. Alright, so we're going to take our money, and we're going to go beat up Doink again. As I said, we're going to use Shane McMahon. It's not that much of a disadvantage for Shane, and obviously if Doink grabs, we're going to gain some health.
And here we go.
So we want Doink to grab where possible, not special one. We definitely have to reverse those.
Bam!
Shooting star press connects. And that stuns him as well. That'll give us time to get extra power. So you can see the 4-star Doink has a kind of light bar. He's going to try to get off the leap of faith.
I can't believe this is actually happening. Oh no! 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 Oh, he's taking him down.
That's amazing. Both superstars at 1 bar. You can see Shane kind of has a light 2 bar.
Rejected.
We're going to take Doink the Clown coast to coast, and he even burned a bar on a special. That's really good. Trash can in hand.
That'll be heard all
okay,
around
we need
the world.
A trash can. That just looks so much cooler than a garbage can to the face. But unfortunately, not able to pin him there.
Rejected.
Getting ready for it.
Ooh,
Let's actually do this. Let's get off the swinging neckbreaker and ensure that we get the pin on the next one. If he kicks out.
In the ring.
And he does.
This is far from over. Went for it. Uh-oh.
We are able to get off the
what's
super
coming.
move. And the dunce cap means nothing, and Doink the Clown is going to get pizza tossed.
3. This is the move that makes him famous. Outstanding.
Happiest commissioner we've ever seen. Doink the Clown gets pinned again. And Shane McMahon, the WWE champion. It's a shame we'll never see that, even though Vince got it twice. Don't ask me how. Alright, so 2 difficulties of Carnival of Doink completed. Now, who do we want to use on the 3rd difficulty? So we're going to take Rusev Day out. I'm thinking Dean Ambrose. I think we're going to go brawlers. I really like the injure on grab, and I like the momentum drainer on grab as well. I want to show you guys real quick the power of Sheamus when he actually connects on a grab.
Oh, it's not enough. Look at this.
Watch this.
It's just gone berserk.
That's ticking away pretty fast, too. Imagine if he had a heel of some kind, how strong that would be. Doink the Clown is going to get sent to 0. That does a lot of damage.
Bam! Unbelievable!
And also, Sheamus and Dean Ambrose both have advantages over Wildcard, so it's going to do even more damage. That bleed will tick away 40% quicker. Alright, so now we have another Doink. Let's use Dean Ambrose for this one. Well, Doink is going to be able to do less damage in Dean Ambrose a lot more. I don't have Dean Ambrose and Sheamus leveled that high. I believe they're both rank 2, if not maxed out rank 1. And Doink the Clown's going to be able to do a special on Dean.
Oh, that was brutal. He went for it.
So we're going to grab him. Belly to back connects.
Ooh, wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Did not get an exhaustion, man. I'm really surprised.
Oh, he's flying high. Bam! Oh, too much pain for
there
one man.
So, you can see his energy just goes down constantly. It's tough to say which one I like better. Obviously, being able to do more damage quicker is good, but obviously if you can prevent an opponent from gaining momentum energy, I think that's more powerful in the long run. But you guys be the judge. Obviously, running somebody down quicker is always better. And that's a mechanic unique to the charge effects that brawlers, most of them have. Yeah, so he's a max rank 2. Sheamus is a max rank 1. So you can see like the 400 power difference between the two because of that.
A capacity crowd is here tonight.
Now, for new players, you're probably going to have to heal a lot to actually get Doink through the middle event.
It's not enough.
The top and bottom you can probably do with
no
high-end 3 stars or maxed out 2 stars, maybe if you play smart and have healing available. It's totally worth it to get new 3-star characters when they become available, especially through events, because they're pretty hard to get. Like, I don't suspect 3-star Doink being easy to get. Just like Eddie Guerrero, it's not easy to get out of a premium case. Doink the Clown sent to 0. He is going to be able to kick out, but he does not. Sheamus puts away the second Doink. Alright, so now we're going to go up the middle pathway. It looks like we have 4 matchups in the middle pathway, all 4 stars. Let's start with Dean Ambrose for the first match. For the tag match, we're definitely using Ric Flair. But we'll see if we can use the other 4 stars for the other events that only have a single character. We shouldn't have a problem with that. And this fight will be contested in the Elimination Chamber.
Caught him off guard.
I imagine Hell in a Cell is probably going to have the same style of match on a lot of their paths.
No way he could have seen that coming.
How do you guys feel about the branching paths? You guys feel that they should be more like complex in certain difficulties, or do you think they're fine the way it is? I think it's fine having one event with multiple pathways and multiple difficulties. But a part of me also likes having, you know, the pathways in each difficulty too. So let me know how you guys feel about that, which style you prefer. Now this is
He's
where
gonna send him through the mat. What a
obviously
turn of
the
events
momentum
this is.
drain is great if you get it to stick
Oh
and
my
they don't
God.
reverse it.
Double
Or
reversal.
even though Doink is near a bar, this is where it
Oh
shines.
my goodness. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
So you can get a parry. Or at least not get him to one
Oh,
bar.
that caught
There
him
we
off
go.
guard.
Fortunately, Dean's grabs are kind of short range, and he's going
We
to
know what's
spam
coming.
the special one lariat on Dean Ambrose.
Bam. Oh, someone's
Takes
gotta
him down
stop him.
just over half health.
Look at this.
That time we're able to get the grab off and watch his momentum just tick down quickly.
That was brutal.
There it is.
It's not enough. He's going to the top rope.
Dean Ambrose does have quicker grabs.
Too much pain for one
Hold
man.
attacks, you might want to call them.
No, not
My
this
tablet
time.
just juddered right there, which is why he kicked out. Another exhaustion.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's not enough.
Get off the swinging neck
We
breaker
know
and put
what's
him to
coming.
0.
Bam. Beyond belief.
So this is the first of 4-star matchups in the middle pathway.
not
Dean
going
took a
anywhere.
little bit of damage, but with 3 characters, I think we would have been fine even without Ric Flair. It's just nice to have that insurance policy for that middle match with a lot of characters in it. Yeah, there's 3 characters. Looks like a 2-on-3. So, I think I'm going to use Ric Flair for this fight. Because we're going to need him for the tag match. We'll use Sheamus in the last match before the title match. And if his health is still pretty good, we'll use him in the title match as well.
And there's the bell.
Doink already at a bar, so we got to be a little bit careful. We're able to showboat to a bar. He's at a bar
No
too.
one can touch him. Rejected.
See if we can get him to
Look at
reverse.
this.
Yes, we do.
What's this? Reversal.
Wanted to do that way we could
He
try to
just
heal Ric
reversed the
Flair
reversal.
momentarily.
He's
Keep him
on a
topped off.
rampage.
Especially for the 2-on-3 with 4 stars in it. That's going to wear him down quick.
Went for it.
Okay.
Caught him
And
off
let's get off the
guard.
diving
Look out
crossbody and heal
below.
Flair up. And get Doink down to half. Perfect.
What's this?
Let's try to showboat, keep the adrenaline
It's not
above.
enough.
Looks like we're going to get there. Doink does get to a
That
bar.
took him by surprise.
He's going to spam it.
He's not out of this
We're going to
yet.
reverse that into a
Uh-oh.
pin.
We know what's coming. He's in trouble.
Yeah, the main difference between having
Nicely
3
done.
people and 5 is a lot less synergy, so you're going to do less damage overall. But it does make the events a little more interesting. Assuming you're not just using Ric Flair in every match, like we're about to do. But once we get through this match, we'll just coast with the other 4 stars. And there you see 3 Doink. Actually, it is a 3-on-1, so definitely good to have Ric Flair. Because we're going to have to whittle down about 18,000 damage worth of health if Flair cannot get a good pin. So we're going to have to use our power and try to heal up as well. Definitely want to keep the momentum advantage where possible. That way if we get a chance to heal, like now, take it. Keep that health topped off.
Look at this. He's gone berserk.
You
And do
can see
hear
even
that crowd?
1033 barely scratches Doink's health.
What's this? Oh, do you hear that crowd?
He's got like 7,000 health. We're going to keep showboating.
Look at this. What's this?
That figure 4 leg lock could be devastating if we get a reversal.
Look at this.
That's going to do a lot of damage to Doink. We don't want to do a 3-bar move. Uh-oh.
He went for it.
All right, let's get off the figure 4 leg lock now
Well, let's see him get
before
out
we
of
get
this
too
one.
full. Because that'll just drain us quickly.
Looks like he's
This will do a
struggling.
lot of damage in one Doink. It would do a lot more if it was reversed, but it's still going to do a lot of
Barely
damage.
holding on.
3,000
Oh,
takes out about
man.
half of his health. So he's going to want to tag out. Oh, they
And do
actually
you
burned
hear
the
that
special there. That
crowd?
sucks. For some reason he didn't tag out.
Went for it.
I don't know why he didn't use a special there either. Alright, there's the tag out.
Switcheroo.
Still has a power advantage, but he can't reverse because he'll just take
Such
way too much
technique.
damage from the sleeper hold.
Caught him off guard. Rejected. Woo, we know what's coming.
There it is. We have to do a 2-bar
He just
reversal, though, because he'll just
reversed.
reverse
Reversal.
again, and I don't think we can reverse twice. So we're going to do this and get some safe damage on Doink. Then we're probably going to want to back off. He's going to want to tag into Doink number 3.
Look at
Yep.
this.
Let's see if we
Oh,
can
do you
block
hear
that into
that
a sleeper
crowd?
hold. Have to keep our momentum above his.
And do you hear that crowd?
Because he's going to want to tag out. Now, we got the figure 4 leg lock. Let's see if we can put him away.
He's going for a submission.
It is a reversal situation, so we'll do 25% more
How
damage.
much pain can one man withstand? Oh, it looks like he's struggling. No, it was too
And
much
he does
for him to
tap
handle.
out, so that was the right play. Ric Flair's still pretty healthy. Alright, so now we have Doink at 21-31. Let's actually just use Ric Flair in this fight, and we'll save Sheamus for the title match. You guys ever think that Sheamus will get another WWE title run, or do you think he's just relegated to tag team duty? Same thing with Cesaro. Do you think Cesaro's a better tag player, or do you think he's better as a singles competitor?
Oh my goodness! What's this? Look at this! What's this? That took
Let's
him
heal
by
that damage
surprise.
right back up that he did to us.
Bam! And do you hear that crowd? It's not enough.
And let's heal again. It's the power
Oh
of Ric
my
Flair.
goodness.
I thought he used to be pretty good even when he didn't do it.
Bruise.
It's even better now that he can.
Look at this! Oh, just awesome! Look at this! No one can touch this
Get off
guy.
the sleeper hold.
He's back in it. He is barely holding on.
Get some heavy damage on him.
Just how much pain can one man withstand? He's back in it.
24-14. We do not get a heal on
Oh, do you
submissions.
hear that crowd?
We also do not get a heal on reversals either. Why it's very important to keep the
Oh, it's
adrenaline
not enough.
above his.
Rejected. What's this? Look at this.
And we're going to put him in the
What a
figure
ton
4
of
leg
events
line.
this
Doink the Clown eliminated.
Oh, he's going for a submission.
No chance of getting out of this.
Looks like he's struggling. Oh, nobody gets up from that.
Alright, so in the final match, we have yet another Doink. And this time, we're going to have Sheamus go after him. And like the previous 2 times, I'm not taking that offer because that's trash. Just play Mayhem United for a couple weeks. You'll get more than those rewards. Those tier 3 weights are amazing.
And here we go.
Probably should have went for the grab
We know
there, but we
what's
still get
coming.
it anyways.
Bam.
There's
Unbelievable.
the injure effect, which is really powerful with
Look at
Sheamus.
this.
Can we actually stack 2 of them?
Oh no, he's on a rampage.
No, we got a fresh one.
Look at this. And do you hear that crowd?
So you can see the power of injure.
What's this?
He's going to try to showboat to 1 bar.
Look at this.
It looks like he's there pretty close, so if he gets a couple lucky
He went
strikes, he
for
does
it.
not.
Oh,
Sheamus
we
is
know
going
what's
to be able to
coming.
kick him down to 0.
Bam. Oh my, beyond belief.
If he kicks out. And he does not. So yeah, Sheamus a really powerful 4-star. If you have Sheamus, you definitely want to level him up. You're definitely not going to regret it. That injure is super good. So we're going to get our 3rd title match, and we're going to get Doink the Clown. 3-star for free. And to celebrate, we'll probably do a versus match with Doink the Clown and 3-star Finn or Chad Gable if I have him. Which I don't know if I do. Alright, so there's the 100% completion award. Let's go into Versus. So let's go into Evolution. And let's filter out 3 stars. The Doink the Clown, basically at the bottom. I don't have 3-star Chad Gable. I do have 3-star Finn, though. Yep, there he is, as Finn Balor. So no longer Finn. It looks like it went back to Finn Balor. Interesting. Alright, so Doink the Clown. Base stats, 225 power, 1650 health, 150 damage. So he's only got, I believe, 100 or 150 health over base. And second only to Bobby Roode. The synergy Bret Hart gives 10% chance of a critical hit. Kane, 15% more health. The ability special moves do more damage. Chance to trigger dunce cap after opponent full energy. So it'll deplete the energy by 100% over 3 seconds. And we've seen where it goes more than that if you have it leveled up. And the chance to trigger precision after special move increases the chance of critical for a certain amount of time. The moveset, he's got Whoopee Cushion, Double Doink, RKO out of nowhere, Super Kick out of nowhere, Vertical Suplex, Scoop Power Slam, Belly Suplex, Chair to Gut, Jumping Clothesline, Fisherman Suplex, Side Slam, Diving Elbow Drop, Stair Throw, Boston Crab, Lariat Table Elbow Drop. So it looks like a few of the special moves for some reason don't give more damage. That's pretty weird. Also, this Doink the Clown does not have healing on special move. So we have a Luke Gallows and a Ric Flair. And we're going to make sure that we use Doink the Clown. For some reason, Finn Balor has a lot more power with only 30 more damage. So I'm not sure how they come up with these numbers. Obviously, more power is good because that's going to be more score in Versus. And also for matchmaking, you're going to get easier or harder opponents. So characters like Sami Zayn will probably get 3-star, like low end 3 stars, when you're playing a 4-star. So let's get off the grab on Luke Gallows. He is going to be able to reverse that. Let's reverse it back on him. So the moves that were in white are probably his grab moves. As those special moves. So Luke Gallows is going to be able to tag out to Ric Flair.
Ooh, that caught him off guard. Caught him off guard. It's not enough. Rejected.
Alright. I really want to get a whoopee cushion, and he does go under 2 bars, so we're going to fart on Ric Flair.
Signature move.
Imagine if Rikishi did that. Ugh. Disgusting. Now we have to watch out for Ric Flair doing a special move. I don't think the 2-star can heal. I know that 4-star can. I think 3-star can as well. But I don't have 3-star Ric Flair leveled up. Ric Flair is at 2 bars. He is going to tag back out to Luke Gallows.
What's this?
He's got a long 2-bar. Doink not quite as long.
Look at this. He went for it.
For some reason, Luke Gallows did not do a signature move there. And there's the dunce cap, and that's a really powerful mechanic.
He's setting up his opponent.
I think it's going to be great against showmans like Ultimate Warrior or Shawn Michaels that have heal on charge. This allows you to just build up your energy, and in a stalemate situation, you're going to have the advantage. So I think that's where Doink the Clown is going to shine the most. When you're dealing with somebody that you can't grab, you can use that to your advantage. Because then you can just generate power, because they're not going to do a special move while they have as much power as you. So then you can just do that and counter it. So yeah, I think Doink the Clown, in his own way, can be a really powerful character to develop, but it's more to deal with the showman that can heal. I think that's where you're going to have the best benefit. So like, for example, when you're fighting, let's say a 3-star Shawn Michaels and a 4-star Rock. Normally, they're just going to overwhelm you if you just try to grab spam them. It's not going to work. So by draining their energy, you can then reverse and do special moves once their energy is drained. I think that's the best way to utilize Doink, but it's going to be great. Doink is going to be amazing against those mirror matchups where you can't grab them and you can't actually reverse them or do a signature because they're just going to reverse you. So Doink the Clown, in my opinion, has a great skill set because of the fact that he just drains the energy. Like, if he didn't have Dunce Cap, Doink would be crap. But I think this ability is definitely underrated, and you're going to enjoy it. I obviously felt the wrath of it a couple times, and you saw it work against Luke Gallows because both people had 2 bars. It just completely shut Luke Gallows down, and now you're open to do a special. So that's the way to utilize Doink. If you like this video doing the Carnival of Doink event, all 3 branching paths, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other WWE Mayhem videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono, my Instagram, which is HollywoodShono's God. Those of you that are looking for the Assassin Jade full normal difficulty, unless I have a break after work tomorrow before my real life activities, I will probably be doing it on Sunday after I get back from the Renaissance Festival, probably late Sunday, and it'll be a Monday upload, just to give the Mortal Kombat X people an idea of where we stand with it. And obviously, hard difficulty will be done for sure by Tuesday. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys like Doink, and have a wonderful day, kids. Sorry if this video is too long for you guys.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!